In this work, we present NeuralFur, the first strand-based method for animal fur reconstruction from multi-view images. Animals frequently appear in animated films. Realistic characters rely on strand-based fur, which enables physics simulation and high visual fidelity. However, manually grooming fur is slow and requires significant effort from expert artists. To simplify this process, we propose the first automatic method for fur extraction from multi-view images. The reconstructed geometry uses a strand-based representation, directly compatible with computer graphics engines for rendering and simulation. Prior works, such as Small and Generative Zoo, reconstruct animals as a single geometry that includes fur. In contrast, our method creates a layered model separating the furless body and strand-based fur. Hair reconstruction methods like neural haircut, Gaussian haircut, and monohair achieve impressive results for hairstyles but struggle to capture accurate fur length. Our method, NeuralFur, addresses this gap by predicting region-specific fur lengths guided by a vision language model. Our pipeline has two main stages: furless body extraction and fur strand reconstruction. First, we launch NeuralFur to obtain animal geometry from multi-view images. Since this mesh represents both body and fur, we need to separate the underlying furless body. To achieve this, we use a vision language model to predict realistic fur lengths for different body parts, and then transfer this knowledge into 3D space. For this step, we fit the parametric small model to each animal, providing a shared topology and enabling the automatic transfer of part annotations. Here you can see the annotations for length predictions obtained from ChatGPT, and approximate part-specific directions to eliminate the disambiguity of Gabor filters. We then use the NeuralFur mesh and fur thickness estimates to compute a furless geometry. This is achieved by converting the mesh into an SDF, shrinking it according to the predicted fur lengths, and then converting it back using marching cubes. Here are the results of our deferring process. We can observe a thinner tail for the fox after applying the furless procedure and removing the mane part from the tiger. In the second stage, we grow fur strands from the furless geometry. At each iteration, we sample strand origins from the mesh, encode them using positional encoding, pass them through an MLP, and decode them with a pre-trained frozen hair prior network trained on single strands from the hairstyle dataset. We supervise strand geometry with photometric cues via rasterization using Gaussian splatting by placing Gaussians along strand segments combined with geometry-based losses. We compare our results with Small, Noose, and Generative Zoo. Note that these methods are able to produce only coarse geometry. Gaussian haircut generates realistic hairstyles but fails to capture fur geometry consistently, partly due to implicit length optimization. In contrast, NeuralFur reconstructs realistic fur geometry with consistent length. Here, you could see more results on other sequences. Our reconstructed strand-based fur can be imported into Unreal Engine for realistic rendering with custom colors and physics-based simulations. Here we show examples of fur responding to wind. Finally, our 3D part-based annotations enable region-specific editing, providing fine-grained control of fur across different body areas. For example, we demonstrate results where the tail and legs are doubled in length, while the fur on the face is increased from 3 centimeters to 5 centimeters. Note that the fur length on other regions remains unchanged.